Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share my thoughts and some things that I've been thinking about. And today, I just want to talk about this notion of try hard or basically brute forcing things, because this is definitely something that I've been super tempted to do my whole life. And the reason that this specific thing has bothered me so much is because of many things. So the first thing is what happens when I try to brute force something. Basically, like I remember when I was in school, and basically I would try to, set as a goal to do every single problem set, and it was actually impossible because there were so many problem sets that I could do. And basically, I would set such a high expectation for myself that when I did not meet that expectation, which is normal because that expectation was way too high, I would just be disappointed and basically demotivated and demoralized whenever I did not meet that high expectation. And basically, what happened is that, okay, suppose that one day I managed to meet that expectation. The thing that I was trying to do is be uh, consistently heroic instead of being heroically consistent. So I would do for one day just like 10 problems, or I don't know, like 20 problems, which is a crazy amount of problems. I don't think I've ever done 20 problems in one day. Uh, Probably 10 is also too much. I think the most that I've done in one day, I think 10 would be the most that I've done in a day full of studying. What would happen is that, given that on my first day I would uh, basically do 10 problems, I was always trying to one up myself. And even when basically doing that 10 problems was already a stretch for me, I was always trying to compete with myself to meet even higher and higher expectations. And the only thing that caused me is basically becoming more and more demotivated. So right now, the approach that I'm taking in my life is, instead of trying to brute force my way out of things, or basically into doing things like as a solution, what I try to do is uh, try and find easy ways that I can be where I can do that thing that I want to do in a way that's consistently that's heroically consistent. So the consistency would be the most important part, rather than the heroic action in and of itself. And basically, that's the deal and the pact that I'm making with myself. That instead of trying to be perfect and basically reaching the optimal, like trying to optimize something way too early on, like I probably wouldn't have even started something. And basically, I'm trying to optimize before getting started. There's this myth of hitting the ground running, and I always fell into it. But the problem is that when you hit the ground running, you fall first, I guess. I don't know how, I don't know if that's actually true, but that's the impression that I have, or at least in this metaphorical sense, you fall on your head first, right? Like you fall and it's really hard for you to get up. And yeah, this is just something that I've been trying to apply to my life, and that I wanted to talk about here. So, I'm trying to find, basically, shift my mindset into out of thinking that I will do every single problem, into how can I do the smallest actions uh, that will have the most impact on my ability to perform at whichever thing that I'm trying to do. And how can I do this without doing a brute force solution? And how can I make this happen by making it enjoyable and basically a very light lift, as opposed to it being a heavy lift, and basically that heavy lift demotivating me and bringing down my morale. And basically what would happen is that for one day I would think that I'm a hero, and then for the next day my like the reality that I'm not a superhero would kick in, and then I would just get super demotivated about that. So yeah, I guess this is my way of, you know, a new perspective that I've gained thanks to, you know, different readings and basically getting it wrong so many times in my life, until now. Actually, like, this is the problem that I faced so many times in my life, is that I would always go to about problems in basically trying to put in more hours, and then when I try to, like, crank up the volume, like, immediately. So instead of getting started by one problem and then building momentum to do two problems and then building momentum to do three problems, I would from the get-go want to start doing 20 problems a day, which is not a sustainable thing. And basically it just gets you super demoralized, because in the first day you're not going to do 20 problems. You're going to struggle with one problem, and if your goal was to do 20 problems, you're going to feel like shit. So that's definitely what happened to me. And yeah, I'm just trying to find new ways. So, like, the thing, like the mistake that we like that I at least used to make, is that basically I would see, for example, like someone, like, for example, someone saying, oh, in order to get in at this school, you have to do XYZ problems, this amount of problems. In order to get in to this company, you have to do 10 lead code problems a day to get into Google, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, etc. And basically, like, when I was a student trying to basically make it in the tech world, I would basically try to force myself and, like, to do an like a huge amount of problems, but then I would just get super demotivated. So I guess I think you get the point by now, through the different examples that I've shared, or just my rambling self. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this rambly video of me trying to make a point over and over again, and not doing such a good job of that, but it's okay. I'm not setting such a high bar on myself for this, especially that I'm super tired. I just spent the whole day working, and I was just reading up on some stuff, and I worked out and did so many things. Now the only thing that I want is to go to sleep, but I can't yet because I need to go take a shower. And after that, I'll be able to go to sleep. Yeah, that's my life. Welcome to Richard's life. But this is by design. I'm proud of myself for following through on the things that I said that I was gonna do. And yeah, I hope this video was in some way helpful to you, or, like, not just for potential value that it might have, but just, like, you know, to maybe listen to someone else struggling, because we often realize that, you know, other people that we think have achieved so much, etc., they don't face the same problems that we do every day. And this is definitely something that I used to think about, like, before starting working at my company right now. Like, I used to think, oh, people at Amazon, they must be so smart, etc. But then now I work at Amazon, and I just realized, and, like, I used to think that people at these big tech companies have it all figured out, but here I am, still struggling at a big, I mean, still struggling with my self, and basically overcoming my own demons. and I'm just taking you along my journey through my rambly videos. But that's okay, because I'm making progress, forward momentum through a very light lift instead of a heavy lift. Instead of trying to make the perfect video from the get-go, or just refining and refining what I'm saying, I'm just blurting stuff out and not putting so much pressure on myself, because in the end this is just a fun project for me to basically experiment with, so no pressure. And I hope you like my hearing my face, or like I don't know what it is, but my mental abilities are clearly deteriorating because I really need to get some sleep. But hearing my voice and basically seeing my face with my orange glasses, just coming back from a workout. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of day or night, or whichever time of day it is where you are right now. And if you liked this video, please go ahead and click the like button below, or drop some comments to basically share your own experiences and your own rambly thoughts. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and you can click here to watch my latest video. Bye bye, and see you in the next one.